Hey guys, today I decided to do a special Halloween video for you guys. A zombie makeup tutorial if you wanna go as a zombie. And this is on a limited budget. You see here I'm gonna put my contacts in first. And make sure you have a lot of saline solution, which is how you clean contacts. My budget for this was about, say, £15–20, which is probably about $30–40. Which is largely taken up by the contacts. First, I penciled in where I wanted the wounds to be on my face. I decided to go for an eye wound, a cheek, and kind of the mouth. And this is where I'm going to have ripped skin, which you'll see later. So here are my contacts, which you can get online, and they only cost about £12, and these were really comfortable. I wore them all night and it didn't hurt at all. So then get some red face paint and just sponge it over where your wounds are. So for me that's on my mouth and cheek and eye. Obviously, the better the face paint you get, the less you'll have to do. This one was pretty cheap, so I had to brush it in a few times. Here, I'm just trying to make it a little bit darker. So then I mixed a bowl of PVA glue, and for this you're doing the ripped skin effect, where the red areas are going to be the skin under your skin, and you use little bits of tissue which you rip up and glue along the edge of the wound, as I'm doing here. You use a sparing amount of glue. You just have to, you want the tissue to stick to you, but you want kind of the edges sticking out so it looks like broken up skin. And then over the edges just smooth in some glue to help it stick. If you don't use enough glue, it'll just fall off. And with this style, you just have to make sure you do not touch it, no matter how itchy or anything is, otherwise you'll just pull it off. So you kind of see the idea coming through, where the tissue is going to be your ripped skin, and then your skin underneath is going to be like the flesh underneath your wound, which looks pretty cool. And this whole this whole outfit kind of thing took 45 minutes to do all the makeup and stuff, which is a long time, but it was fun and it looked cool. And loads of people asked me to do theirs as well, so I was literally doing this all night. And if you decide to do contacts, make sure you practice beforehand, because they're very hard to get used to, and you have to make sure that you stick to cleaning them properly, because they can really easily wreck your eyes. I've worn them a lot before though, so. For the, you can use tissue paper like toilet roll, you can use tissue paper, or here I'm using like kitchen roll, which is a bit thicker, but it's a little bit more sturdy. And don't rush this process. It'll look better the more time you spend on it. You can use more expensive things such as liquid latex, but I think this is a cheaper method and it looks just as good. And the glue does take a while to dry, so be patient. Maybe you do something else. And then I decided to darken the red a little bit. Next you need some foundation, and I've got some blending brushes. And this is to make the tissue paper look like it's part of your skin, so you just lightly cover it with the foundation, which then you'll blend in with your skin so it looks like the tissue is part of your skin. The main important part here is you have to make sure the foundation blends with your skin, so you have to get the right colour. Or you can use skin colour makeup, face paint, but we didn't have any, so we just used foundation. And this takes a while to get used to doing, so I suggest if you're gonna do it for like Halloween or a party, practice a few times beforehand. So next I used an eye brightener just to highlight some parts to make it stand out a little bit more. Here I'm just blending in the foundation a little bit. So next I am just putting on a little bit of grey to darken the skin a little bit. I like to think it's a zombie that's like pretty recently been turned, because obviously the longer it is, the more decayed it is, and the more decayed the harder it is to do. So I try and go for kind of like just a darker skin colour, but not too dark. And then I use some black to darken the blood areas. Here I got a blue eyeliner pencil, and this I'm using to darken my lips a little bit. And then add the fake blood, which you can get in many just normal stores for Halloween. It's very cheap. It cost £1, so I'm guessing that's about like $2-3. And first I kind of put it under the skin, but then I also mix it in the areas between. And be very careful because this does stain, so try not to get it on anything you don't intend to wear. I'm spreading around my mouth and just in the wounds. And this looks very liquidy and cool and adds to the look. And do be careful because this does stain your skin, but I still wanted to do it. And here is the finished look. Hope you have enjoyed this zombie makeup tutorial for Halloween. It was a lot of fun, and it was fun going out like this. Got some really cool reactions, so thanks for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and help by bringing your friends to the channel. And I will see you next episode. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the song.